I, 27M, am breaking up with my girlfriend, 29F, due to past infidelity. My girlfriend, future ex-girlfriend, and I met at university when I was 18 years old. In my country you can start university at 17, there are 5 years of study for general degrees, both of us studying the same degree, and we started our relationship formally when I was 20 years old and she was 22 years old. Our relationship had its ups and downs, but everything was fine, there were no problems, and we were both quite clear about our limits regarding infidelity as a breaking point for a relationship. When I turned 22, I graduated from university and she graduated in the same year. Currently we both rent a small apartment while we save together to get a mortgage loan to be able to buy an apartment with installment payments. Well, both she and I are accountants, so a good part of our work can be done from home. In our room we each have our own computer where we connect to work remotely. At one point when she went to the bathroom I sat at her desk to hang out because I was temporarily left with nothing to do, and I saw that she had her WhatsApp web open with a message of a friend of hers, who I know as her best friend. Her best friend is a woman too. About a conversation about something that happened years ago. Curiosity got the best of me. I began to check the conversation, and it turns out that almost 6 years ago she and her friend had an adventure to prove if they were lesbians or not, or if they like women too. I was absolutely stunned and didn't know what to do. I knew that she used to go out with her friend and spend long hours working because they used to be in a group during university days, but I didn't know anything about that. As far as I could read the conversation, it seems that the friend had a kind of attraction for my girlfriend because of what happened years ago, and now she has been thinking about it and thinks of her more than a friend, but that is beside the point. When my girlfriend came out of the bathroom I confronted her about it. First she tried to minimize it by saying that it was a one-night thing and that it was for self-discovery. I told her directly that I don't give a crap about her self-discovery. The exact words in Spanish were "me importa 3 carajos, flaca," that this is an infidelity with all the letters, that why the hell didn't she tell me. She responded that she regretted it and that in fact she didn't like it in the slightest, that it was just for experimentation. I was absolutely clear with her. For experimentation is the time of being single. If she wants to swallow the first organ of either a man or a woman that she finds, then she should do it while she is single. For some reason those words made her cry, or at least she seemed to pretend to cry. Well, because I didn't see her shed any tears, she only managed to apologize and that it was a one-time thing, that she didn't enjoy it and that she wanted to close the topic, but her friend from time to time she takes it out. I told her that her friend has nothing to do with it, she doesn't matter. I care about my girlfriend and the fact that she cheated on me. She keeps saying that it wasn't an infidelity, that it was an experiment, that there wasn't even penetration, that she wouldn't have cared if I also experimented with a man at that time. I simply told her that this idea is stupid and not to bring up that topic because it is irrelevant. I told her to please take her laptop and for the next days set up his desk somewhere else or go to her parents' house. The truth is that I am seriously thinking about ending the relationship because who knows what other things she may have done under the excuse that she was discovering herself. Infidelity is something that I do not forgive, and even less so if it was at the beginning of the relationship. I was thinking of asking her to marry her when we have our apartment, but now I just want her to go away from here. All this happened yesterday. Today she is at her parents' house asking me to think carefully and not throw 7 years of relationship overboard for something of one night. The truth is I don't know what to do. I want to break up with her, but the apartment's lease expires in November. I have no problems with looking for another partner because I'm still young, but it hurts to know that I threw away 7 years for someone who her 20s wasn't sure about who she was. Forgiving her is not in my options, but having to live with an unfaithful woman for the rest of the month seems stressful to me, even more so knowing that she could return from her parents' house at any moment. I don't know how to confront her and make her understand in a simple way that this is over, that she knew from the first day of our relationship my opinion on infidelity. Yes, we included on the topic of infidelity with someone of the same sex, and she knew about it too, and yet she failed with that. I honestly don't know what words to say without sounding too aggressive, but at the same time I want to be clear enough to leave no room for doubt.